Hey there, thanks for watching. My name is Christiana and my channel is The Well-Behaved Wallet, where I talk about mindset, motivation, and making or saving money. So today I have a little tip for you on the saving money front and how to save money on a hotel. And it's not a huge amount, but I think it's significant because every dollar is precious. So I would say I'm not a huge traveler. I love traveling. I'd say maybe I take 2 to 3 domestic trips a year. And I would say from like 99.9% of those trips, I use Expedia to book them. So I was booking a hotel just for one night as we're going down to Virginia Beach. We're going to stop midway in Maryland, and I knew I did some searching around to find out what properties were in the area, and I looked on Expedia as well, but like more like a map because I wanted to be located near a certain attraction. So I found the property that I wanted, and I knew exactly it was a Holiday Inn because I used to work for an IHG International Hotel Group property, and I have like a Holiday Inn membership. So I thought it just brings back memories, and they're reasonably priced, and they have free breakfast, so you can't really complain. It's more the price, I think, than anything. So I looked on Expedia for a price, and it varied from, depending on the room, it was like $139 was the median, and I was like, that's not terrible. I mean, in the city, in this area, it's like, anyway, it's ridiculous. Hotels are like $200 to $300 a night. So $139, I was like, all right, that's not bad. And I went to go book it, but with like taxes and fees, it turned out to be like $150. And I'm like, that seems kind of high on Expedia. So what I did was the next day, because I knew the dates, I knew the property that I wanted to stay at. The next day I called the property directly and said, hey, can I get your best rate? I told them I was a AAA member, and I'm an International Hotel Group rewards member as well. So I told them that, and they gave me a couple rates, and it was weird because of course they start over the phone. They start with like the highest amount, and then they go down when they're telling you things over the phone, which is kind of like maddening because you're sitting there thinking, just tell me the cheapest, which I think I finally got wise and did that. So I let them know that I was just there for one night. And I gave them the details and asked for their lowest rate. They gave me different room types. But the lowest rate, so on Expedia, the lowest rate was $139, and then with taxes, it ended up being like $150, like $149 something. When I called them up for the exact same room, the price was, get this, ready for it, $97. So that's almost a $40 difference. That's more than a $40 difference. With taxes all in, I paid $107 for a hotel. $107 for a hotel. Like I'm like, what century are we living in? $97. So I thought that was a great deal, and I'm excited to see what it's like. I'm like, are you sure? Like I asked her 3 times. I'm like, what kind of room? It was a 2-queen, non-smoking, for my dates, and the cheapest price was through the IHG membership. So I was like, I don't know. It was kind of like, again, I was triple confirming to make sure that had all the details right. So that is my tip on how to save some money. Call the property directly if you know where you're going to stay. And maybe you already do this, and I remember back in the day that used to be the only way that you could reserve a hotel was to call directly. There was no comparison shopping. But now with all the rewards programs, and I know from my brief time working in the marketing department of a hotel, it tends to be a better deal if you call up directly, because it's to do with their revenue and the way that the revenue comes in. If it's a third-party booking site like Expedia, they take a cut of the fee, which is why, or of the stay, which is why it's so expensive to book on a third-party site, which is why there's so many fees on a third-party site. Like the room rates are the hotel doesn't get as much in the room rates. So that is my tip on how to save money, and if you know specifically the property that you want to go to. I thought that was pretty cool. So hoping this helps, hoping that if you're planning a summer trip, this might give you a little bit of an edge. So that's where I am for today. Let me know if you've saved money, or I guess how you save money traveling. That would be great, because I aim to do more of that in the upcoming year. So as always, I thank you for watching, and I hope that you will keep watching. Bye.